Hi there. This is Dr. John Whitcomb talking about bacon is dangerous for your brain. Let's explore that and unpack that. A study comes out of a research done at LSU here in America, looking at the bacteria in your colon. And there's a small population of Bacteroides fragilis, BF, that are in a healthy environment are a low quantity of your gut, but as they increase in quantity, they put out a protein called BF-LPS, in other words, the lipopolysaccharides of bacteria, Bacteroides fragilis. And the problem is that gets into your gut and it gets up into your brain and it penetrates your brain. And it's the most potent neurotoxin we have found to date. Oh dear. And that there's a specific protein that's a cell integrity protein in your neurons in your brain called neuron-specific neurofilament light, NF-L is their jargon for it. And basically, BF-LPS breaks that up and inhibits it. In fact, you can do a spinal tap on people and measure the quantity of that in their spinal fluid and show risk of cognitive decline 25 years prior to the initiation of diagnosed cognitive decline. And that comes from Bacteroides fragilis. This should be alarming. What it means is actually it comes from eating saturated animal fat. Now, the problem is that most animals, pigs and cows, were raised to be eating other plants in their natural state, but we feed them corn and beans, and they get fat when they are stuffed full of carbohydrates and too much nutrition all at once, just like we do. And we call that marbling on their steaks and delicious bacon fat, but that's the saturated animal fat. Animals raised on the wild without corn and bean extra nutrition don't have that fat. In fact, most of their fat is made from omega-3 fatty acids. In fact, if you talk to a deer hunter, they'll tell you, yeah, they had to add bacon fat to their deer sausage because it just tasted too dry otherwise. Well, we like that fatty flavor. It tastes delicious. It makes bacon taste yummy. But that's saturated animal fat, and that encourages the blossoming of Bacteroides fragilis in your gut. How can you improve that and change the formula? Well, this is part of that whole complex thing of our diet. I'm a very big believer that the carnivore diet's wonderful for you if you can find animals raised on grass. But I don't believe it's good for you when you're eating pigs and cows and sheep and goats raised on corn and beans. That includes eggs and chicken. But there's another trick you could also try, and that is lactulose. It turns out lactulose is a sugar that you can find another column that I've done in one of these podcasts that is unknown to humans. We don't have any enzymes that can digest it, but the bacteria in your colon blossom. It turns out to be a superfood for the good bacteria in your gut. So you can do three things to reduce the quantity of BF-LPS in your blood. 1, stop eating saturated animal fat. 2, increase your fiber from the average 10 to 15 grams Americans eat up to 25, 30 grams, or 40 grams would be better. And C, start taking lactulose every day. Tablespoon of lactulose. It actually tastes like cough syrup, sweet, but it doesn't raise your blood sugar. There you have it. This is Dr. John Whitcomb for Why You Shouldn't Eat Bacon or any saturated animal fat. If you're worried about cognitive decline, don't do it.